get low when the whistle go.
What is going on, guys? Happy New Year. 2015 is finally here, and with that, I'm introducing you guys to a new series, and I don't have a creative name for it yet, so we're just gonna call it Story Time. I got nothing else to call it. And pretty much, guys, I get to do some pretty cool stuff. I get to travel a lot, so I figured why not share some of my cool experiences with you guys, and hopefully you'll like it. I'm really excited to bring it to you. And starting off, I'm going to talk about my trip to Disney World I got to do earlier in December. Once we landed, the first thing I did was go to Animal Kingdom. There was nobody there because it was in the evening, so here's my wait for a dinosaur. It said 20 minutes, and I was like, I'll take that 20-minute looking wait. Here's Everest. Don't get to do these rides much at night at Animal Kingdom because it usually closes before sundown, so I tried to get a fancy little shot of Everest lit up at night. And this park, because it's not lit very well, it looks absolutely awesome at night. Like, look at this shot of Everest. It looks so cool. Disney, will you please leave Animal Kingdom open late? This ride just looks so amazing lit up at night. After that, I went back to Dinosaur, and I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if I smelled or something, or if I just look weird, but no one wanted to sit next to me. I don't know what the deal was, so I had an entire row to myself, which made me scared because there were dinosaurs trying to eat me. And after that, heading out of the park, you can see the Tree of Life lit up. This park looks so cool at night. I cannot wait for them to start leaving this park open later. And here's a shot of the Christmas tree they had outside Animal Kingdom. They had it all lit up with a bunch of cool statues on it, and it looked really cool. It was probably a good 30 or 40 feet tall. It looked absolutely awesome. After that, I went over to Hollywood Studios in the night because they had the Osborne Light Show, which, if you don't know, is this huge dancing light show. You can look it up on YouTube. I don't have any video I can share, but it is absolutely insane. So after this, definitely check it out. Just this entire walkway of buildings, they completely light up, and they play like Trans-Siberian Orchestra and a bunch of different rock songs and stuff like that. And it just looks absolutely insane. The way the lights do what they do, absolutely awesome. And they also make it snow. Put some little air quotes there. And the way they just pretty much just pump some like soap at you, like some foamy soap, and it makes it look like it's snowing. So I mean, it's Florida, you can't get much better than that. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Also, look at the little girl in this shot, like reaching for the snow. You can't really see it, but it's there. After that, I headed over to Rock and Roll, which was probably one of my favorite rides at Disney World. Just love this ride. Aerosmith's soundtrack is awesome for it, and it's just a ton of fun. I absolutely love it. Here's a shot of me. Bear with it. It was a front-facing camera shot. It was dark. Can't do much with it. Either way, absolutely love this ride. And I don't think I got a shot of it, but I probably did Tower of Terror after this as well, just because there was probably no one there. Here's a shot of the hat. They're about to tear this down. I think it's going to go down later this month or next month. So this is one of the last shots I got of the hat before it's taken out of Hollywood Studios, which is going to be cool for me because I've never seen it without the hat there. So I'm really excited to see the Chinese theater because that's going to be what you're going to see now when you look down the main walkway instead of the hat. Here's the Christmas tree they had set up outside Hollywood Studios. Really nicely lit up, tons of lights, looked really cool. And for some reason, it looks almost like it's sideways in this picture. I don't know why. Here's my bed at the hotel. We stayed at the Art of Animation. Next day, went over to Epcot. It was freezing in Florida, man. I've never been to Florida when it was this cold, so I had to put my jacket on, which you really don't see in Florida, but man, I was cold. This is that time I went to the future. You can see how excited I was about it. Here's my car. I did a test track. At Test Track there, you can design your own little car, and I made mine look like a little red ladybug. So there's my car. After that, when I was walking out of the park, I saw Pluto walk out, and there was like no one there, so I was like, you know what? I'll take a picture with him. So this is me and Pluto just chilling. Back in my hotel, when I was going back to my room, I saw a Disney Infinity 2.0 bus, and I was like, I gotta take a picture of that because that's like my jam. Y'all know that, so that was pretty cool to see. Went to Magic Kingdom that night because I love Magic Kingdom. Who doesn't? Here's a shot of Main Street. They had it lit up for Christmas. Looked really cool, and I had a great time there. I decided to do Buzz Lightyear. I'm a beast at that game. I don't mean to brag about it, but I'm pretty good. So I maxed out one thing because I was by myself, and then almost got halfway to maxing out another one. Couldn't pull it off, though. I was trying to get double. Here's a cool shot of the castle. They light it up really awesome for Christmas, and I just love the way the lights look on this thing. I decided I might as well watch the part of the electrical parade. I usually see it a lot, but here's the front of the parade with the train and the sign for it. It's a cool parade. I've just seen it so many times now, I almost have it memorized. But it's definitely worth watching if you haven't ever been there before. It's a ton of fun. It's a really good job for the parade. And before I left the park, I had to go and watch Wishes for the fireworks show. I got a pretty decent spot too. Usually I watch from the back because you can get a really cool shot for the fireworks. Then after that, I came back later to the castle and I watched the light show they do there. Absolutely love this light show. It's one of my favorite things to watch at Magic Kingdom, and it is just so cool. I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it before. I decided to stay really late at Magic Kingdom. I met up with the guys from Theme Park Review. They post a lot of roller coaster and thrill ride videos, so I hung out with them and we stayed at the park till like an hour after it closed. So I got to take some really cool shots down Main Street where there was like nobody there, which you never get to do. So that was awesome. The next day, went back to Hollywood Studios to start off my day. Starting it off at rock and roll. You know, I got my rock and roll going on. Absolutely love that ride. And then ended the night, because I didn't really post many pictures because I already went there once. So I ended my night by going back to Epcot to catch Illuminations because the Christmas version of that show is absolutely sick. And it was freezing. It was probably in the low 40s down there, which for Florida is ridiculous. So I was freezing my butt off. But either way, it was nice because they had a lot of fire and it helped warm me up. I love the Illumination show. So cool. The way they use lasers and stuff is absolutely awesome. Started off my next day by going back to Animal Kingdom. Did the safari. Got to see some alligators or crocodiles, one of the two. Kept going around, entered the savannah, which is definitely the coolest part of the safari. Got to see a bunch of giraffes. Whatever these things are, they're like bulls with horns that can like stab straight through your body. So you don't want to mess with them. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty much bulls with giant horns. Got to see some rhinos. I think these are white rhinos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're white rhinos. You probably can't see it, but there's a cheetah somewhere way back there. It looks like grass, but where those 3 rocks are in the middle of the shot, there's a cheetah just chilling back there. You might be able to see it. And in this, you can see a couple of lions. We usually don't get to see the lions, which is really rare to actually come across. So I was excited to see them. I've only seen them probably 2 or 3 times out of all the times I've ever done the safari. Then I went back to Hollywood Studios that night, and I got to do rock and roll. Had the entire train to myself. I was the last person to ride it for the night. So that was pretty sick. I've never gotten to do that before. A cool little eerie shot of the Tower of Terror at night. Love doing that ride at night because when the doors open, you can see out. It looks so cool with everything lit up at night. This was my final night, and I got to go to the Mickey Christmas party at Magic Kingdom, and it's pretty sweet. You get unlimited free snickerdoodles and hot chocolate, so it was pretty sweet. They do a special fireworks show, which I didn't get to get any video of because you couldn't really get it. They launched fireworks from all over the park for one shot, and it was so cool to see. But it was a ton of fun. They have a special parade. They have music going on. Everyone's happy. It's relaxed, and there's no one on the rides. Like Space Mountain, normally it's like a 30-minute wait, but I got to walk on, and I probably waited like 2 minutes all night for that ride. So it was absolutely awesome. Look how empty the park was later in the night. It's definitely worth it. Like, even if you just wait and go to Magic Kingdom later in that day just to use that ticket, totally worth it in my opinion. And here's a shot down Main Street at the end of the night with the tree. The tree is at the center of the hub before you walk down Main Street. Really nice lit up. It's like as tall as a flagpole. And here's a picture of me ending my night. Just a little selfie with the tree and the castle behind me. But it was a fun trip, guys. I had a blast. Got to meet some cool people again at Theme Park Review. And I just had a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this, because I've got to do some really cool things that I'd love to share with you all. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe because I upload videos every day. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Later!